Hey puzzle besties, welcome back to my channel, Javi's Puzzle Odyssey. I just finished the most challenging part of this 9K puzzle challenge by Disney Truffle Puzzle. This one section in particular was a headache, and I am here to show you guys today. So we are going to be going over the section of 1991 through 1994, which features Aladdin, Princess Jasmine, Simba, things that are more familiar from my era of Disney growing up as a kid. I was born 91, and these were more memorable for me versus the other ones. So today we are going to be doing the time lapse for this section, and we are going to be going again through the history of Disney. But before we get into it, guys, please remember to share, like, and subscribe. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think about this section and what movies were the first Disney movies you got into when they came out. But I was going to split this video up. I was going to do the last two sections for this video, but I decided not to go with that because I want to edit this and get it out to you guys. After that, we have one more section to go, and we can put this beast together, and I can be done with this 9K section by section challenge. And I will give my overall thoughts on this section at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. And when I put it together, I will give my overall thoughts on the 9K puzzle. I know technically I'm not doing a 9K puzzle because I am doing it based off of each section, which was a total of 6 1,500 piece sections, which were exhausting. But I will share my experience and my final thoughts on the final video for that. Please excuse my phone. I'm going to put it on vibrate. But let's get into the puzzle, guys. Let's look at the time lapse, and I will give my final thoughts on this section at the end. Alright guys, welcome back to the Disney 9K puzzle challenge. I know technically it's not a 9K puzzle I'm doing 6 1,500 piece puzzles. But you know, this is the way I decided to do the puzzle. It is a 9K. You can mix or not mix the bags. It's up to you. The bags come separated. We have a lot of new subscribers. So hi everyone that's new. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for supporting. It means a lot. If you're interested, and I meant to mention this in the intro, I have a playlist for the entire series of the 9K Disney puzzle. If you want to go back and watch it from the beginning, I cover the history of Disney and some of the real world events that were taking place while these movies were happening. So welcome, thank you, and to all my current subscribers, thank you for sticking with me. Drop a comment if you're new. Say hi. I love to hear from you guys and see your name, even if you want to just drop an emoji. If you want, drop a line emoji or an emoji of one of the characters from this series. But I wanted to touch base really quick. I did a really sloppy sort. So if you're new here, and anyone who already knows, I sort my puzzles out by characters, colors, objects, and I build up from the border. So I pulled out all the edge pieces and I did a very sloppy sort this time. It was not as neat or detailed, but I was just, guys, I've been over it with this puzzle, like the tiny pieces and everything, but we'll save that for final thoughts. I wanted to go back and touch on the history of Disney, guys. Disney, this is the years 1991 through 1994. So as this section of the Disney puzzle comes together, we're stepping into the early 1900s, a time of major change, both for Disney and the world around it. These years marked what many fans call the heart of Disney Renaissance, a period when storytelling, music, and animation reached new heights. Isn't that crazy? In 1991, the world watched the Cold War come to an end and technology began rapidly advancing. Disney released Beauty and the Beast. That same year, the World Wide Web was introduced to the public, quietly setting the stage for how we would consume media forever. Insane to even think about. While the world was entering a new digital era, Beauty and the Beast proved that classic storytelling still had an incredible power. The film made history by becoming the first animated ever nominated for Best Picture at the Academy Awards. One fun fact about the iconic ballroom scene was created using a mix of hand-drawn animation and early computer-generated imagery. Sometimes that was groundbreaking, and at the time, Belle stood out as a princess who loved books, curiosity, and independence, a reflection of a growing shift towards stronger, more self-driven female characters in the media. I love Belle, guys. I was in choir and we had to sing the opening song for Beauty and the Beast, and I'm always like, bonjour, bonjour. I love that song. But in 1992, Disney released Aladdin as the world was experiencing a cultural boom in music, fashion, and pop entertainment. This was an era of blockbuster movies, chart-topping soundtracks, and fast-paced storytelling. Aladdin matched that energy perfectly with its humor, vibrant animation, and unforgettable music. The music is just, I mean, who doesn't know the Aladdin music, right? One fun fact about Aladdin is that the genie character was heavily inspired by improvisational style of Robin Williams, with animators often creating scenes after hearing his voice recordings. Princess Jasmine also became one of Disney's most progressive princesses of the time, outspoken, confident, and determined to make her own choices, reflecting changing expectations of female leads in the 90s. I think that's why Jasmine is just so loved. She is such an amazing character, one of my favorite princesses. And I don't know if you guys saw the live version, but I love the lady who played her. Amazing, beautiful. Jasmine is hands down an amazing character, and her story development is amazing. But then came 1994, a year filled with major world events and cultural moments, and Disney released The Lion King. This was the same year Friends premiered on television, the Winter Olympics were held in Lillehammer, and the world was becoming more globally connected through media and entertainment. The Lion King wasn't just another animated film, it was a cinematic experience. It became the highest grossing animated movie of its time and introduced audiences to deeper themes of loss, responsibility, and legacy. One fun fact about The Lion King was Disney's first animated feature with a completely original story, not directly based on a fairy tale. Clock that T, Disney. They did that with that one. This was also one of the first Disney movies I can clearly remember seeing in theaters. Sitting there watching Simba's journey unfold on the big screen, the music filling the room, it's heartfelt, powerful. Mufasa's presence, his wisdom, his strength left a lasting impression, and even now the character still carries so much emotional weight. These films were released during a time when families gathered around movie theaters, VHS tapes, and soundtracks played on repeat at home. Disney movies weren't just entertainment, they were shared experiences tied to moments and memories of that era. As these characters from Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, The Lion King come together in this puzzle section, it feels like I'm watching the early 1900s come back to life. This was golden era of Disney, one of the ones that shaped a generation and continues to inspire fans today. I can't tell you, like, these movies really played a big part in my childhood, and, you know, just having to experience them in real time was awesome. I know Lion King, I probably was like 4 years old, and I probably watched Aladdin and Beauty and the Beast after. These movies are still relevant till today, so it's just crazy to think about. But guys, I enjoyed this section. I did get a little stressy towards the end. Noemi did come over and help me out with Mufasa. Mufasa killed us. I was cracking up because the whole time Noemi was like, oh my god, my eyes starting to twitch. And you know, it seems like just one little section that Mufasa is, but it's just the same color and the pieces are tiny, so it was really difficult to put together. But guys, we got one more section left. I am going to take the edges off of this puzzle and combine all the sections as it is intended to be. So please stick around. We have one more video from this series. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this section. I love this section. I love Aladdin. I love The Lion King, and I love Beauty and the Beast. These were some of the first Disney movies I've watched. So during release, if that makes any sense. I'm pretty sure I saw other Disney movies before these came out, but I remember watching. I know we went to see Lion King, but Aladdin in theaters, I don't remember. My sister probably remembers it in theaters, but Lion King is the first one that I can remember seeing in theaters. But I will see you guys at the end for final thoughts. Absolutely love this section. Absolutely hate how hard it was. So, thank you, Noemi, for coming by to help me. She came in. I already had like most of this done, and we tackled a little bit of this parts around here. But this section was a beast, y'all. It was a beast. Oh my gherkins. Like, killed me. But, guys, I only have one bag left. It is the last section, which features Mulan, Pocahontas, and a tiny, tiny bit of Hercules. I don't see Meg anywhere in here. It's upsetting me, but there's plenty of Mulan, which that section is gorgeous, and plenty of Pocahontas. Whew. That took us out. This whole entire section took us like 3 hours. And this is what the holdup was. But it's beautiful. Look at the colors, y'all. Just beautiful. Absolutely stunning. So I'm going to crack this bag open and try to have this included in this video. If not, it will be the final video. Alright guys, thank you for sticking with me. This section was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. I loved... first of all, Aladdin's one of my like ultimate favorite Disney movies. The music, everything about Aladdin was one of my favorites. All the bright colors. It's just very different than all the other Disney movies, being that it's set in Agrabah, which is, you know, a version of that side of the country. I really love this puzzle. I love The Lion King. The Lion King is the first Disney movie I remember going to the movie theaters to see. And I remember buying the bootleg VHS coming out the theater. Like, my dad was like, oh, we're getting this so we can watch it again. Yes, bootleg VHS when they used to make the copies in the theater. I know it's not the right thing to do, but that was what we used to do back in the day. That's how you rewatch the movie before it was like set out on VHS. But I really enjoyed this section. Mufasa was the most difficult part. Noemi came over and helped me, so thanks, Noemi. This everything on that section, all the colors look the same, and it took us 2 hours just to get Mufasa put together. Everything else was pretty much a walk in the park. I loved all the bright, beautiful colors. I love Beauty and the Beast. I love Sleeping Beauty, but I'm talking about, can't even get the name right. We have the genie. That was pretty fun. I really love this section. Mufasa, when it's completed, is beautiful. So I really enjoyed it. Guys, we only have one more section left. I want to finish this and get it out the way and put this puzzle away for good. When I started this, I didn't think I was going to take this long because I decided to do it in sections. But it's a lot. Doing 1,500 piece back to back, the pieces are tiny. But we'll save that for final overall thoughts on the last section. Thank you guys for sticking with me. Oh my gherkins, we are going to hit 1K soon. And I don't know what I'm going to do for that channel. You guys know I have that 5,000 piece puzzle I'm thinking about doing. I just don't know if I have it done in enough time. Maybe we can start it, something, I don't know. I'm super excited about it. I know I complained about this one doing it in section, but it's something about that puzzle I feel like I'm going to be more interested in. Even though you guys know I love Disney, but I want to do something different now. So we'll see. And we will continue having 2 videos a week. I know this week we only had 1 video, but we'll get into the swing of things. And I'll be having the 2 videos out again. For now, every Friday will be a video, and if I can get the second video, that will either be on a Wednesday or Sunday. We'll see. I'll keep you guys posted in the community tab. Guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate you all being there for me and supporting my channel, and it's been just quite the adventure. But it is a new year. We're going to We're going to get this stuff popping, okay? We're going to be doing puzzles left and right. And I'm going to be sharing it with you guys. So stick around. In the meantime, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. It really helps with my channel's growth. We're almost there, guys. Let's go. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.